Okay. All right. Listen, I want to gauge the temperature of the room real quick before we get started, before we get into anything. Let me know. Do me a favor. Drop a one in the chat. If you've been on multiple calls with me, drop a one in the chat. If this ain't your first rodeo, drop a one in the chat. Let me see the ones. Okay, I see all of them ones. I'm checking. Like I'm on two different computers right now, but I'm checking. I'm making sure y'all on point. I see y'all dropping the ones in the chat. Okay, cool. I love this, man. This is so good. Now do me a favor. Drop a two in the chat if you new here. If you saying, hey, listen, Dion, this the first time I've ever seen you. This the first time I've ever been hearing from you. This the first time I've ever been on a call with you. Drop a two in the chat. What my twos at? Let me see who's dropping the twos. Okay, cool. Do me a favor. I'm gonna introduce myself in a second. I'm gonna make sure I know exactly who I am. But here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to feel like, and I don't want you to think that you're on a call with somebody who does not have your best interest at heart. I don't want you to think that you're on a call with somebody and the calls that you're going to have with me today and over the next few days are going to be average, are going to be ordinary. These calls are going to be extraordinary. Somebody put extraordinary in the chat. I know, listen, sometimes we can't spell. It's okay. It's extra and ordinary. Put extraordinary in the chat. All right. Somebody put extraordinary in the chat. These next few days are going to be extraordinary. And the reason why is because I am somebody who does what's called hard work. Somebody put hard work in the chat. That means that all of the work that I do, the impact, right? Just loving on the people, the environments that I create. This is called hard work. That means that I let my heart do all of the work. I don't do hard work, I do hard work. And y'all are gonna tell over these next few days for all of the new people that's in the room, because out the mouth, the heart will always speak. As you listen to me, I want you to listen to me, not with just your ears, but I want you to listen with your heart. And I want you to listen to the things that I'm saying. I want you to pay attention to everything that I'm saying so that way you can really grasp the concept of everything that I'm going over and you don't miss a beat. If that makes sense to you, drop got it in the chat. All right. We are going to do extraordinary hard work, but here's what I want everybody to. This is the position, this is the mindset I want everybody to be in over this next few days. If you're ready for this mindset I want you to be in, drop ready in the chat. This is the mindset that everybody has to be in. It's no exception. It's no exceptions. Nobody get an exception. I want everybody to have a premium mindset. Somebody put premium in the chat. Everybody has to have a premium mindset. Put premium in the chat. What premium means is that you are going to put your best foot forward because you expect the best. When you expect the best, you also act like the best. That means that we don't have a standard that's here. Our standard is here. We have the highest regard for ourselves. We have the highest regard for the environment. We have the highest regard for the people that are in front of us that are teaching. Listen, I know that everybody in the room, you didn't have to be here because time is the true currency of life. You could be somewhere else doing something else with somebody else. I understand that and I respect that. And so because I understand and I respect it, I'm going to respect your time, which means that today and over these next few days, what you learn and what I teach you is going to help change your life for the rest of your life. But if you want to be a premium person, premium people show up every single day. And they invest their time and energy, effort into things that are going to help them get to that next level. If this is making sense, drop got it in the chat. Let me tell you, let me give everybody here a secret to premium people. This is how premium people operate. A premium individual understands that the more I learn, the more I earn. Is it making sense? Let me say it one more time. A premium individual understands that the more I learn, the more I earn. Somebody put it in the chat. The more I learn, the more I earn. Right? And a premium person understands that, well, if the more I learn, the more I earn. That means that if I wanna be able to make money every day, I gotta learn every day. Right? Am I right? Drop yes in the chat if I'm right. But here's the problem with most people. Most people stopped learning a long time ago. Some of us dropped out of high school. Some of us dropped out of college. We stopped learning a long time ago. And we wonder why we stopped earning a long time ago. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. Over these next few days, y'all going to have to call me family. Everybody drop family in the chat. I'm going to be in y'all business. But I'm going to be in your business in the most respectable and the most loving way as possible. I'm going to be in your business to the point to where you're going to love the things that I'm going to say. Some things that I'm going to say is going to make you some of y'all going to smile. Some of y'all going to cry. Some of y'all gonna be mad at me too, because you're gonna say, well, why did you have to, why you have to talk to me like that, Dion? Like, and I know you coming from a good place, but man, I felt that in the depths of my soul. But I'm going to say everything that I'm going to say because I truly care about your well-being. I know that maybe the last 6 years, and then more importantly, the last 6 months didn't go the way that you planned, but the next 6 months could be different. But you have to make a decision to allow those next 6 months to be different. Because here's the problem that most people face. We spend money every day, but we don't make money every day. Am I keeping it real? Am I keeping it too real? Am I keeping it real? We spend money every day, but we don't make money every day. We gotta fix that, y'all. I'm gonna say it one more time. We spend money every day. Think about how much money you spend every day, but do you make money every day? Yes or no in the chat? Let me know. You spend money every day, but do we make money every day? And if the answer to that is no, then we got to change it, and that's why y'all are here. We got to change it, and that's why y'all are here. Y'all with me? Is this helping anybody? We ain't even got started yet. We ain't even really got into nothing. Like I'm just getting warmed up. I'm getting warmed up. Let me my mouse is let me see if I can my mouse acting crazy. I didn't put this thing on the charger. Let me turn this off and turn it back on so I can get into this presentation I got for y'all today. Out of all the days, my mouse want to randomly die, and I got a dang on portable mouse, and this thing is just it didn't turned out. Said the battery was low, so I had to charge it a little bit. But let me see if I can get this thing back activated. Let me see if I can get it back activated. All right, here's what I want everybody to do. As I'm waiting on my mouse to charge, I want everybody in the room. If you just got in the room, because I didn't let like another 100 people in this room. Again, the mindset over these next 3 days is premium. I want everybody to drop premium in the chat. I want everybody to drop premium in the chat. Over these next few days, you have to operate from a premium mindset. We don't operate regular. We're gonna have an extraordinary environment. We're gonna respect each other. We're gonna love each other too. I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff today. It's gonna stretch y'all. It's gonna make y'all think different. It's gonna make you want to act different. It's gonna make you want to just approach life in a totally different manner, in a totally different way. Okay. All right. This is what I'm gonna do, y'all. Let me change this mouse out real quick. Hold on, because this is not working. So I'm gonna have to change my mouse so that way I can get into my presentation. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me change my mouse real quick because this ain't gonna work for me. This ain't gonna work for me. I got to get activated. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I may have to I may have to share my presentation on my MacBook. Let me share my presentation on my MacBook real quick, y'all, so I can get into everything that I need to get into for y'all today. Cause see, when the devil be working, somebody put the devil is a lie in the chat. When the devil be working, it's all good. We're gonna make some adjustments to make it happen, no matter what. The devil trying to do his thing, but we ain't gonna have it. The devil is a lie. Let me bring this presentation up so I can get into it. I got y'all. See. Let me tell y'all my experience. This is the experience that I got. I said just in case if my computer start acting weird or start acting funny, I said I'm gonna have my laptop on the side just in case. This is how y'all know I've been doing this for a while. I got some crazy experience, y'all. Some crazy experience. Okay, I got some crazy experience, and I'm gonna be sharing my experience and I'm gonna be sharing my knowledge with y'all. So I hope y'all ready for this. This is gonna be good. Today's kickoff call is to essentially get you in the mindset and get you 100% prepared for what I'm going to be breaking down and what I'm going to be going over these next few days. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen real quick from my computer. When y'all see my screen, do me a favor. I just need y'all to drop a 1 in the chat. I'm going to share from here, but I could teach from over here. So let me go share screen. All right. Let me see here. Desktop 1. Okay, cool. Do me a favor, drop a 1 in the chat when y'all can see my screen. Can y'all see my screen? Drop a 1 in the chat. If y'all can see that. Want to make sure y'all with me. Y'all got it? Y'all can see it? Let me make sure. I'm checking for y'all. Y'all keeping me on point. Y'all letting me know. Okay, cool. Everybody dropped the one. All right, I got it. Okay, cool. We good. We good. We good. All right, we good. I'm gonna break this down so we can make it all make sense for y'all. All right. Let me bring this. I'm gonna put this here. And then y'all should be able to see me in the top left hand corner ish or right hand corner. I should be somewhere in your right hand corner. Y'all still should be able to see me presenting on the screen. So listen, today I'm breaking down. This is our kickoff call to our 3-day live mentorship. That means that a lot of y'all are here. How much did y'all pay to get in this room? Let me know in the chat. What y'all pay to get in the room today? What y'all pay to get in today's room? Somebody let me know in the chat. Yeah, y'all know that. Y'all know it was free. $0. Here's the beautiful part about that. Although y'all paid $0 to get in the room, the beautiful part about that is y'all are in a room with an 8-figure entrepreneur, and I am going to be sharing strategies that allow me to make the money that I make. Okay. And so I'm doing this because I want y'all to truly, truly get to the next level of life. There's a lot of people in the room who feel like every time you look up, you got more money than you got money. And we need to put a screeching halt to that. And so I teach these class every periodically for free in order to put people in better positions in life. That makes sense? All right, cool. Good, good. Let's get into it. All right. So here's what I want to do. I know that some of y'all in the chat, again, just for reference purposes, do me a favor. If you've been on the call with me, drop a 1 in the chat. If this is your first time ever getting on the call with me, drop a 2 in the chat. Here's what I want y'all to do. I want all of the people that's dropping 1s in the chat. I want you to put a word that describes me inside of the chat so all of the 2s can see it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next couple minutes and I'm going to break down to the 2s who I am and what I do. All right. Somebody, Harold said, I'm committed. I love it. Amanda said, humble. Somebody said, handsome and wealthy or something like that. I appreciate you. Somebody said, energetic. Y'all know I'm energetic as hell. Amazing. The biggest. I appreciate you. My guy Reem is in the chat. Valuable, humble, amazing, motivated, direct, informational, confident, accountable, God-fearing, overachiever, on point. I appreciate y'all. Listen, y'all. As I said at the beginning, I said Chicago raised me, but ATL is paying me. I currently reside in Georgia, but I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago. Shout out to my Chicago family in the building. I graduated college, man, in 2008. I've been an entrepreneur since 2008. Y'all, how many years is that? Somebody put it in the chat. If I've been an entrepreneur since 2008, how long I've been entrepreneuring? If that's a word. How long I've been entrepreneur? Come on now. What's 26 minus 8? What's that? How many years is that? Golly, it's a long time, ain't it? That is a long time, ain't it? Oh my goodness. Oh, they got you, Gigi. Um, Gigi, it's not gonna allow me to because I'm on my laptop because my mouse on my computer actually froze. So I'm trying to see if I can get it to come back on. The battery died on it, and it's not like my cursor on it's not moving for me. So I'm gonna have to got to give me a second, see if I can get it back rolling. I got it on a charger, but we're gonna see if we can get it back rolling. Let me actually swap this out real quick too. Hold on one second. Let me put this. I'm gonna put this on this charge over here. So I can see if I can get my mouse back rolling. But how many years is that? 26 minus 8. Is that how many years is that? Somebody let me know. 26 minus 8. 18 years. I've been an entrepreneur for 18 years, y'all. Think about that. When you think about the person that you're learning from, especially for the people in the room who have no idea, you're not aware of who you're learning from. You're learning from somebody who's been an entrepreneur for 18 years. Somebody put 18 in the chat. Is there anybody in the room that's been an entrepreneur longer than me? Here's the caveat. In 2016, I left my job that was paying me $130,000 a year. Anybody remember Sprint? I gave Sprint and T-Mobile, I gave them a decade of my life. Now, here's what I want y'all to think about. When you think about Sprint, shout out to you, Jesse. Jesse said 29 years. I love it. As entrepreneur, you got to be, entrepreneurs are crazy as hell to think that they could just go be successful and just make their own money. But I ain't talking about like crazy. I'm talking about you gotta have crazy faith. See, y'all, see, y'all thought I was talking about something else. You gotta have crazy faith. Somebody put faith in the chat. Listen, y'all, in 2016, left my job, paying me $130,000 a year. Now, would y'all agree that $130,000 today is good money? Yes or yes in the chat. So think about this, y'all. In 2016, which was a decade ago, I left a job paying me $130,000 a year. Somebody asked me why. Somebody asked me why. To pursue my purpose. They say when you find the thing you love doing, you'll never work a day again. Cap. They say your passion will build your paycheck. Cap. I call cap. I call cap. When you are purposeful, that is the only thing that will ever in your life financially free you. Everything you want, need, and gotta have is behind your purpose. The purpose is the thing that you were called to do. Only way to get through your purpose is to pray. If you're doing what you're passionate about doing and you don't like doing it, you know what you end up doing? You would just end up doing something else. And then you ever met those people? You say, "Well, damn, I thought what she just doing hair, now she doing nails." She said, "I thought she was passionate about doing hair. Now she passionate about doing nails." Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? iPhone 2 said, honestly, 130,000 USD is not a lot of money. It's not. It's not. Because now for me, $130,000 a week is a fucked up week. Right? Again, but you can only get to that point in life when you following your purpose. So you're right, $130,000 a year. I realized that in 2016. I said, well, man, I said, if all y'all got to give me is $130,000 a year, I can go figure out this thing on my own. And the reason why I said that, I said, I watched me make this company millions of dollars every single year that I was there. I'm running all of these different stores. When y'all think about Sprint, you think about T-Mobile, you could just think about my face going forward. This face right here, this African-American face that y'all looking at, this young man ran the #1 store in T-Mobile and in Sprint in the nation. Not just like in a little pocket, a little area, a little market, in the nation. We talk about, I was the best employee ever. I was the best employee ever. This is why I am an amazing and a phenomenal business owner now. But I realized that the job was only paying me a small portion of the check and they was keeping the fat part. It's kind of like a woman who works for a pimp. She going out there, she working the track, she doing all of the work. But then as soon as she come back home, the pimp just take all her money. But she the one who look good. She the one who using all her body. But the pimp still get paid all of the money. That's how we look when we go work a job and work in somebody else's business. And we fulfill somebody else's goals. And we fulfill somebody else's dream. A job is nothing else but somebody else's dream that they had and you working inside of it. Damn. Just tell me what I'm talking about. See, I told y'all, some of y'all you're gonna be like, yeah, Dion, I know you said we was family, and I gave you permission to say what you wanted to say to me, but I'm feeling some kind of way. You should feel some kind of way. You should be sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's how I was in 2016 when I left and I went full time. But Dion, what did you do when you left? I ain't gonna even lie to you. I did so much. When I look back at it, I kind of feel like, do you really appreciate what you've been through, Dion? Or at some time do you feel embarrassed? Well, I felt embarrassed then, but I appreciate it now. Because see, God said you're going to have to grow through what you go through. Somebody put grow in the chat. Everything that I did, from being a travel barber, to having a clothing brand, to selling life insurance, to selling door-to-door sales, to doing credit repair and funding, it was all preparing me for where I'm at now. Y'all got to understand, think about this. I did cold calling and door knocking, selling life insurance. Can you imagine somebody knocking on your door, somebody calling your phone, trying to sell your life insurance policy or help you plan for retirement? What you going to say to them? Click? No. I made 6 figures doing that. Can you imagine somebody knocking on your door saying, hey, listen, you got your energy bill? You got your energy bill? Can I take a look at your energy bill? What you going to say to them? No. Y'all, I was that guy. I did door-to-door sales. I was that guy that knocked on your door and you looked out the window and you treated me like Jehovah's Witness, like I wasn't there. Yeah, I'm in y'all business. See, I'm in y'all business. I'm in y'all business, right? But things change though. Somebody said that just happened to me today. Y'all see what I'm telling y'all? I'm being honest. I'm telling y'all who I am so that way y'all can know who y'all are, who y'all gonna learn from, who's teaching you the information and the strategies. I'm giving you real information, real strategies. During the pandemic, I built a six-figure empire in credit repair and business funding. So that means that as we were going through the pandemic, I shifted and I transitioned again, right? The reason why I got into credit and funding because when I was running my solar renewable energy company, that was my company, by the way, I got to a position and placement to where I needed everybody to have good credit in order to go solar with me. So what I did was I started repaying their credit inside of the company. And I said, well, I can get you funded as well. So while you're getting solar, if you want to remodel your house or you want to do some stuff for you and your wife or your family, your kids, I can help you get access to capital too. So I transitioned into that. And I transitioned because I didn't feel like I feel like solar was more so like sales. And I feel like the credit repair piece, I was actually helping people. Again, I was doing hard work. Is this making sense? So I naturally and gradually went into credit and funding. Then I took that business digital in 2021. I focused on mastering marketing, digital products, live webinars, and I earned 8 figures in 1 year. Let me tell you how God worked. God allowed me to do what's called a quantum leap. Somebody put leap in the chat. I don't even want y'all to spell quantum. I don't even need y'all to do that. I ain't gonna put y'all through that. Right? Y'all, we went from 6 figures 1 year to 7 figures the next year to 8 figures the following year after that. You don't get to tell me what God won't do for you. See, the one thing that I know about God is God will give you everything that you're willing to work for and pray for. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I'm going to say that one more time. God will give you everything that you're willing to work for and pray for. So if you're willing to pray for it every single day and you're willing to work for it every single day, you will get it. All right, let me prove it to you. At one point in your life, you said, hey, God, I just want to move out of my mama house. Look, I don't even need a house. I just need an apartment. What you end up doing? You end up getting an apartment. You end up getting an apartment. Guess what happened after that? You said, God, hey, I don't even got to have the best car, but I just need a little car to get me from A to B. And guess what happened? God gave you a little car to get you from A to B. But then the moment that you start asking for bigger, somebody put bigger in the chat. You say, God, I am tired of this apartment. I have outgrown this apartment. Now I want a house. And now I want a Benz. I want a Mercedes. I want a Lexus. Hold on, wait a minute. And God said, well, okay, well, if that's what you asking for and that's what you want, I'll give it to you. It's the same thing happened to me why I was able to make a quantum leap in my business because I was willing to ask for bigger in the beginning rather than ask for little. I'm talking to somebody right now. Here's the question I got to ask everybody in the room. If you was able to ask for little and get a little, and then you was able to ask for more and ask for bigger, and you were able to get more and you were able to get bigger, why didn't you just ask for more and bigger in the first place? Oh, I'm in somebody's business right now. I'm in somebody's business right now. God said you deserve an abundant lifestyle. See, the whole purpose and intention behind this kickoff call is so that way you are prepared to receive everything that you're going to learn over these next few days. The whole goal is to make sure that you understand the mentality that you need to be in over these next few days. I don't want nobody. Listen, if I just get on here and just start teaching about information, this will be just like any other call that you got on. But I want you to be mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually prepared to receive the information. Somebody put receive in the chat. See, everybody can spew out some crap, but ain't a lot of people on the internet actually doing what I told y'all earlier, doing the hard work. This is loving on the people even when they can't love themselves. I know that it's been a very long time since somebody in here taught y'all anything. I know it's been a very long time since anybody had told you how good you actually really are. How you can actually go be successful at the thing that you want to do and actually gave you a strategy and a game plan on how to go execute on it. And they did it all for free. Somebody put free in the chat. See, this is the reason why y'all gotta love the room that y'all are in. When is the last time that the owner of any Fortune 500 company said that they're going to put on a free class to teach you? I'll wait. That's called gatekeeping. We ain't gonna gatekeep around here. If anything, we're going to kick the gate open and everybody gets to walk through it. All right. All right. And currently, right now, I have over 7,000 mentees nationwide that I've been able to impact over the last few years. And I have thousands of them making six figures a year. And over 40 people have become millionaires in the last 3+ years through my leadership. Okay. I don't want nobody to listen. Do me a favor. Don't get it tangled. Don't get it twisted about who you on the line with right now. I ain't them. This ain't that. Somebody put that in the chat. This ain't that. I don't know who you learned from. I don't know who to taught you, but this ain't that. But shout out to everybody for being in the room. You know why? Because I can keep it real with y'all. Let's think about it. Let me look at this Telegram group real quick. Let's talk some. Let's be real. In this Telegram group right now, we got over 1,700 people in the Telegram group. Why is it only 300 people in the room right now? I'm not worried about the 1,700. I'm only worried about the 300. But I'm just giving y'all some perspective to go off of right now. Do me a favor, y'all. Go inside of that Telegram group and tell them, drop the link to the call and say, y'all missing some good stuff. Get in this room. Listen, see, this is the thing. I'm doing this class to hold y'all accountable on making more money. I need y'all to do y'all self a favor by holding y'all self accountable. But I also need y'all to hold the community accountable too. Because they're not on the call. They're not on the call. Miami M, I appreciate you. I see you drop the link in the chat. They said get on the call. That's what I'm talking about. Where they at? The winners are in the room. But I need everybody to understand and know that this ain't that. This is a different type of call. All right. Here's what I need everybody to do. If you have not already, I need everybody. Is everybody in here inside of the Telegram group? Yes or no? Yes or no? Everybody in the Telegram group? Yes or no? Let me know. I got some no's in the chat. I got some no's in the chat. All right, we're gonna have to help y'all out. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make sure we're gonna have to drop this in the chat for y'all. Gigi, can you do me a favor? Can you drop the Telegram link in the chat? We gotta help the family out. We're gonna drop the Telegram link in the chat for y'all, okay? We're gonna make sure y'all get access to the Telegram. We got y'all. All right, we got y'all. We're gonna make sure y'all get access to the Telegram. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna make sure y'all get access to the Telegram. We got you. We let us work on it. We finna drop this link in the chat. I think my mouse is working now. Yeah, it's like, damn, it's like a little bit too late for that, ain't it? Man, it's crazy. This mouse want to start working now. Let me. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. All right, I charged it up though, so I ain't too surprised. But let me do this because now it's this thing. Although it's working, this mouse didn't connect it to my other. It didn't connect it to my desktop. So now I gotta plug this thing up to Now I gotta plug it up to my other computer. But it's okay. We're gonna still get through it. It's all good. We're gonna get through it together. I got y'all. All right. All right. So look, there we go, family. The link is inside of the chat. Y'all see that link right there? I want everybody who has not joined the Telegram, I want y'all to click that link and I want y'all to join the Telegram. I'm watching y'all join it right now. I'm watching y'all join it right now. I need everybody in. Do me a favor. Once you have clicked that link and you have joined the Telegram, drop done in the chat. Drop done in the chat. Drop done in the chat. We waiting on y'all. Come on, family. All right. Drop done once you got that done. Here, look, we got 3 days of execution. I need everybody to show up for all days. If you're going to show up for every single day, drop a 3 in the chat. Today is just the kickoff. Today don't count. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Everybody got the schedule? Does everybody got the schedule? If not, here's the schedule. The schedule is also inside of the Telegram. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna drop the schedule inside of the Telegram again for y'all, just to make sure y'all have it. We've been dropping it in there every single day. But if y'all look right here, I'll put a little mini schedule right here. Right? The daily schedule is starting tomorrow. You got a 9 a.m. class with me in the morning for morning motivations. We got a 6 p.m. Q&A session from 6 to 7, and I'm teaching class starting at 7. I need everybody to show up, and I need you to be on time. Here's my question, everybody in the room. Is it okay if we grow together over the next 3 days? Drop yes or yes in the chat. Let me know. Is it okay if we grow together over the next 3 days? Is it okay if we commit to each other over the next 3 days? Drop yes or yes in the chat. Listen, I need everybody to lock in. I need everybody to participate. Come on. Don't leave me hanging now. Don't leave me hanging now. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. All right, my mouse is back working now. Oh, I'm cooking. My mouse back working now. All right, cool. Cool. All right. I need everybody to show up every single day. I need y'all to take notes, but more importantly, I need y'all to take action. Right? I know we got a typo. This should say Telegram chat daily. You got to be active, not in the school chat, but in the Telegram chat every single day. Here's what I need everybody to do. I need y'all to take the link. I need y'all to take the link to the 3-day. I need y'all to drop that inside. I need y'all to drop that inside of y'all family chat. I need y'all to invite y'all family, and I need y'all to invite y'all friends to come spend this time with y'all. Because at the end of the day, listen, I'm going to be showing y'all so much information. I'm going to be giving y'all so much game. And I know there's somebody here that don't want to leave nobody behind. So look, I'm going to drop this in the chat. Here's what I'm going to do. My computer acting crazy. It's doing all kind of stuff, y'all. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop this inside of the chat for y'all real quick. I'm going to put this link in the chat. Send it to your family. Send it to your friends. Tell them come get in the room. There go that link right there, okay? What I'm going to do is for anybody who invites somebody, let us know who you invited. And I'm gonna give y'all some extra credit because we doing some giveaways this week. I'm gonna be breaking that down in a second for y'all, okay? Oh yeah, we doing some giveaways for sure. I like giving stuff away, all right? But I need y'all to invite your family members. I need you to invite your friends. All right, if you got it, got it in the chat. Here's what I want to do. I want to be transparent with y'all. Somebody put transparent in the chat. My entry-level mentorship program costs over $15,000. Here's my question. Is it okay if I give y'all and y'all get to get $15,000 worth of information over these next few days? Yes or yes in the chat. Here's the reality. I'm going to deliver. I'm going to show up. Listen, here's what you don't got to worry about. You don't got to worry about getting on this Zoom every day and I'm not here and I don't show up. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here every single day. Here's the question I got for you. Are you going to be here every single day? Will you show up and will you execute every single day? Listen, I'm going to say it one more time. At 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be on this Zoom. Will you be on this Zoom? At 6 p.m. for Q&A, I'm going to be on this Zoom. Will you be on this Zoom? At 7 o'clock, as we roll right from Q&A, for live Q&A, right into class, at 7 p.m., I'm going to be on this Zoom. The question is, will you be on this Zoom? That's the question. You got to ask yourself, am I really finally ready to go all in? Because if you don't go all in, you won't get the information and you will never be balling. The only way for you to end up balling is you got to go all in. You cannot spell balling without all in. Somebody put all in the chat. This is your opportunity to win big. I want to show y'all how to be ball. I want somebody to say, man, listen, the month is over and I still got money from last month, the last 2 months. But here's what you got to ask yourself. Here's the real questions. Write these down. What are you willing to give up in order to go up? This week, are you willing to give up Netflix and chilling? Tell Bay they could wait. Tell Bay man, you could wait. You could wait. We don't need none of that right now. Are you willing to give up going out, kicking it, going to the hookah lounge, going to the bar? Because guess what? If we active Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm already knowing come Thursday, Friday, some of y'all gonna get the itch. Y'all know that itch. Oh, it's the weekend. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Just hear from a multimillionaire. Don't let the weekend be your weekend. Y'all ain't picking up what I'm putting down. It's going over here like luggage. Listen to me and listen to me clearly. Don't let the weekend be your weekend. That's a double entendre. Don't let the weekend, the thing that you look forward to, the party, to kick it, to have a good time, don't let that be your weekend's end. Because that's what get most people. See, while y'all out partying, y'all out kicking it, I don't be doing that. I'll be in the house working. But then everybody say, man, bro, I want to be a millionaire like you. You lucky. I am not lucky. Don't you do that. I've been putting in the work since 2008. Don't you say that. If you want what I got, you're going to have to do what I do. And most people are not willing to do that. Are you willing to stop, even if it's just for this week, to lock in? Stop smoking. Stop drinking. This week, can you not get high this week? That's my question. This week, can you not get drunk this week? It says, who are you willing to cut off in order to take off? Are you willing to tell your best friend, no, friend, I ain't going out this week? I'm just asking. Because your day ones, listen, I'm telling y'all, your day ones, come Thursday, come Friday. Oh, my boy, we finna go out, we finna kick it, we finna go to the club, we finna get some chicks. Hey, girl, we finna go have happy hour. Wait a minute, what's going on? What? I thought you said you was locked in. Oh, course. Oh, you don't want to lock in. You want to go ahead and spend the rest of your life clocking in. Okay, go ahead then. Go right. See, you trying to figure out why do I get the same results and the same results and the same results because you keep doing the same thing, the same thing, the same thing. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. You don't get mad. Don't get mad at the results that you're getting out of life from the work that you ain't putting in. Like, again, don't let the weekend be your week end. I see you. I see you, Dominique. I see you. This week, we're going to lock in so we can stop clocking in. I got plenty of mentees that have quit their job. I was on a coaching call Monday. Young lady, she say, well, what was that? Yesterday. That was just, she said, Dion, I know I only been in the program a few months. She said, but I'm a teacher. She said, and in the last 60 days, I made more money than that job paid me in the last 3 months. She said, I quit. She said, I ain't going back. She said, you taught me how to believe in myself. You taught me how to start a business. You taught me how to grow my business. You taught me how to really like get to the next level. She's like, the money that I made in the last 3 weeks is more money that job would have paid me in 3 months. I said, good for you. Good for you. Yep. Look, Amanda already knows. She said, yep, that was Ebony. That's correct. If I could show y'all this piece of paper that I got on my desk, I wrote it down. I wrote it down. Let me see. Yep, it's right here. Well, y'all can't see it, but I wrote it down yesterday when I was on my call. I wrote down everybody who was talking about the money that they was making, how they was killing it, how they was crushing in any business. I want the same for y'all. The only way that you get the same type of results is you got to lock in this week. Here's what I'm gonna say. This is why I say this ain't that. Somebody drop it in the chat again. This ain't that. The reason why this call ain't that, and that is the call that you've been on before, is because if you look at the screen that you're seeing right there, it's two very, very distinctive pictures. The one on the left is from one of my guys. He sent me a message. He said, man, I made more money with you in 24 hours than I made with some people I've known for 24 years. That was an award for making over $1 million in a day. And that award was given to me from the gentleman in the picture on the right. Some of y'all may or may not know him. I don't know. Y'all may or may not know him. Let me go back to the other slide. Some of y'all may or may not know. Anybody here know Myron Golden? Yeah. That's my mentor, right? So he awarded me for making over $1 million in a day on stage, live. I want the same for everybody in the room, but you got to want the same for yourself. Making $1 million in a day, I know right now, based upon where you at, it may seem far-fetched, and that's fine. But you can start with $1,000 a day. And because I'm gonna teach y'all that this week. That's easy. You're gonna have that in a bag. But if you can make 1,000 a day, then you can do 10,000 in a day. Then you can do 20,000. Then you can do 50,000. Then you can do 100,000. I know it sounds crazy right now, but my goal is not to allow you to stay in a situation that you're in and have the same mindset that you have. My goal is to stretch you to think the imaginable, because it sounds crazy until it actually happens. Somebody put stretch me in the chat. That's right, Lou. If your mentor ain't got a mentor, you got the wrong mentor. If your coach ain't got a coach, you got the wrong coach. Somebody got to be getting coach. LeBron got a coach. Steph Curry got a coach. Michael Jordan had a coach. Kobe Bryant had a coach. All the greatest people have coaches. You want to make it through life, but you don't have a coach. Okay. All right, cool. How has that been working? All I'm going to tell you is over these next few days, the information that you're going to get, you can't Google it. You can't Google it. You ain't gonna be able to put the pieces together. You ain't gonna be able to figure it out. You ain't gonna be able to man it together. Listen, it ain't this again. This ain't that. And none of the stuff that I'm teaching, they don't teach it in college. So it ain't like you're gonna be able to be on here and say, "Oh man, my professor taught me that in college." Well, if your professor taught you that in college, well then why you ain't a millionaire then? Why we still shucking and jiving to make ends meet? And the most important thing that I want everybody in the room is I want everybody to show up with a mindset every single day. I want everybody to show up with a mindset of every single day that you don't know nothing. See, the problem with most people is we let what we think we do know keep us from what we don't know. Let me say that one more time. The problem with most people is we let what we think we do know keep us from what we don't know. Yeah, see, that was me too. I was a smarty pants. I'm like, man, what a mentor, what a coach gonna teach me? And that's why I was stuck at six figures. That's why I was stuck at a job for a long time, for a decade. And then even after the job, I was stuck, still broke for like 8 years until I really got a coach and I got a mentor. See, this is the problem why our environment is conducive to our success. Our success. Look at the other line. Say, don't ask unqualified people for permission to go do something that they've never done. A lot of y'all in here respectfully, but you don't need to ask your mama, your cousin, your daddy, or your best friend, can you go do something? Can you go make more money? You think I could really make 1,000 a day? You think I could start a business and make $5,000 in a month? You think I could? They're gonna say no because they've never done it, and they don't think that you're smarter than them. Is this making sense, y'all? Am I talking to somebody? If anybody, did you come in this room and you say, damn, this dude talking to me? If you're feeling that way, then good. Then good. Stop asking unqualified people to give you a yes or no to qualify you for something that you were already called to do. If you know that you got greatness written on your name, that's why you in a room. You saw an ad and you was like, I don't even know who this is, but let me click on this ad. And now you in the room and you thinking that this is a coincidence. No, this is called confirmation. Somebody put confirmation in the chat. Somebody put confirmation in the chat. You were supposed to be here. This ain't no magical coincidence. Why you think you clicked on the link? But see, most people, like the rest of the people that ain't in the room, they didn't respect the opportunity. They didn't respect this. So they said, well, I might have clicked on it. I might be inside of this chat, but I ain't showing up. So you know what's gonna happen to them? They're gonna stay in the same damn spot they was last year, next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. Do not miss a day. Make sure you show up every single day and you lock in for all 3 days. And you don't listen, you don't get to smoke no weed this week. You don't get to get drunk this week. You don't get to get no happy hour this week. You don't get to be with Bay this week. You ain't get to don't no Netflix and no chilling. We ain't doing none of that. We locking in this week. We locking in. Y'all with me? Don't miss a day. Y'all laughing at me. Look, I'm serious though, y'all. I want y'all to take this serious. Because here's what you got to ask yourself. How do you want this year to end? And how do you want next year to turn out? Put it in the chat. How do you want this year to end? And how do you want next year to turn out? Do you want to make more money? If so, how much do you want to make? But here's the question. And I'll pay y'all to pay attention. See this? See, here he go again. Here this man go again. He just always doing some extra. I know. I know. I'm always doing some extra. But yes, I'm going to pay y'all to pay attention. I'm going to pay y'all to pay attention. I'm giving away $1,500 cash for the person that shows up all 3 days, the person that shows up on time every single day, the person that got their camera on every single day, the person that participates on the calls every single day, the person that completes their homework every single day, and the person that at least invites one person to get a paid ticket. You're going to get in the drawing. First place gets 750, second place gets 500, third place gets 250. Yep. Here's what's even crazier. It gets better than that. So think about this. I'm not only going to give that cash away, but those people who show up every single day. Let me go back because see, some of y'all ain't even screenshot it because you ain't paying attention. You ain't paying attention. Screenshot this for me real quick. Screenshot this. Matter of fact, look. Let me do this. Look, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do here. Look, check this out. Cause I got a little typo on here. So let me see if I can fix this real quick. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Oh shoot, I didn't touch the wrong thing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm over here and touch the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me get this off the screen. Hold on. Do 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 do. Not that. All right, cool. Here we go. All right. Let me go. Let me go. Here, boom. Check this out. Look. Now I'm gonna go back. There we go. Okay, 3 days. Screenshot this for the person that show up every single day. If that's you, drop me in the chat. The person that show up on time every single day. That means that for 9 a.m. class, you got to show up. 6 o'clock Q&A, you should show up on time. Then for 7 o'clock class, you should still be on the Zoom. And guess what? You got to stay to the end too. So here's how beautiful this system that we got set up works. It tells us when the person joined the call. Then it also tells us when the person left the call. Y'all picking up like we got a system in place. So we gonna know. And we are like, and I can see the faces. My team is in the chat. They gonna know who got the camera on. They gonna know if you participated. They gonna know if you complete your homework, because we're gonna be having y'all putting this out of the Telegram. Okay. So again, if this is you, this is you. If it's your money, it's your money. But just let me know in the chat. I want to make sure. I want to make sure that the energy is on point. I want to make sure the energy on point. And then here's what I'm gonna give back a little bit more. Here's what I'm gonna do. I got some stuff that I'm giving away. So look, I got a MacBook. This is hold on. Let me change my camera angle. Maybe y'all, I don't know if y'all can see me or not. But look, I got a MacBook. Look, boom, MacBook right here, sealed in a box, never open. I got a MacBook I'm giving away. And I got some Meta glasses that I'm giving away too. So I don't know who's into content creation, or I don't know who just said, I need a MacBook. I don't know who said I need some Meta glasses. But listen, again, for the person that shows up all 3 days, they show up on time, they got the camera on, they participate, they completing the homework, and they invite at least one person to join the 3-day with them and get themselves at least a $47 paid ticket. Listen, you're going to get entered into the drawing again. I got y'all. I'm going to hold y'all down. You got to hold yourself down though. Who gonna win it? See, this is why you have to show up. You're not only showing up for the information, for the strategies to take yourself to the next level, but you showing up and you're gonna be incentivized to execute. Listen, I don't want nobody to just show up and not be learning. I want you to show up and be earning. I said the more you learn, the more you do what? Drop it in the chat for me. Come on. The more you learn, the more you do what? The more you earn. That's right. That's right, Rosalind. That's right, Tori. That's right, Denise. I see y'all in the chat. Naomi, Tracy, Stephanie. Right? I see y'all in the chat. Stacy. Question. Who understands the difference between when somebody sells you something and somebody's giving you an opportunity? If you know the difference, put me in the chat. If you know the difference, put me in the chat. All right. I'm gonna break it down. Again, here's the question I said. Who understands and who knows the difference between when somebody is selling you something and somebody is giving you an opportunity? Y'all said me. I'm gonna make sure that y'all understand and y'all know it, because I don't want you to miss an opportunity when it presents itself to you. Let's break it down. When somebody is selling you something, they're convincing someone to buy something they probably don't want or need, and the benefit is in the seller. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. Let me say it one more time. When somebody is selling you something, they're trying their hardest to convince you to buy something you probably don't want and or don't need at the time, so that they can be the one that benefits from the transaction. That's selling. Now, here's the beautiful part about selling. The world go round from sales. In life, you're doing two things. Either you buying or you selling. Here's the truth. You have to become a consumer. Everybody's always a consumer. But here's my question. Is anybody in the room ever selling anything? Right? Are you ever selling anything? Everybody in this room is consuming. Have you ever sold anything? I'm going to be teaching y'all about how to create opportunities for yourself and other people. And then at times, you might have to do a little selling. But that's not the point that I'm making right now. Let me get to the point that I'm making. When somebody's giving you an opportunity and somebody is selling you something, there's two totally different things. Let's look at what opportunity is. Let's break this down. And I'm gonna provide so much clarity. Here's what an opportunity is. And y'all got to make sure y'all write this stuff down or screenshot these slides. Opportunity is when a person, it says you've already convinced yourself that you want better for yourself. So you invest to solve your own problem. And the benefit is in the investor's favor. Hold on, let me slow this down. Are y'all getting what I just said? Come on now. Is this come on now? Somebody said I'm the sales goddess. I love it. Let me make this make sense. And y'all, we still just only on the, we just this just the kickoff call. This ain't even that. I got some, when I say I got some sauce for y'all this week, I got some crazy sauce for y'all this week. This is just the kickoff part. But I want to make sure y'all understand what y'all gonna be getting yourself into, okay? An opportunity is when you have already convinced yourself that you want better for yourself. So you invest in yourself to solve your own problem. And then the benefit of the investment is in the investor. That means that when I take my money and I invest it into something that solves a problem for me, the bigger the problem that I can solve, the better off I am, right? The benefit is in my favor because if I invest my money to solve a problem, whatever the problem is, 9 times out of 10, the problem was stopping me from making money. So if I make an investment in myself to make money, then I solve my money problem. And then at that point, I know how to create what's called money babies. Anybody here want to learn how to make money babies? That's what y'all gonna be learning. That's what y'all gonna be learning. All right. Somebody put transparency in the chat. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Somebody put transparency in the chat. Oh yeah, this is good. Come on now. Come on now. Let me transparently show y'all what opportunity looks like. I'm gonna transparently show y'all when you take advantage of opportunity. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. This is what taking advantage of opportunity looks like. The information that I'm gonna be giving y'all over these next few days. These people that y'all see, some of y'all may know them. Anybody notice any names? Anybody know anybody over here? I ain't putting no names on there. I just want to see if y'all know the people that y'all seeing on the screen. Anybody know any of these individuals? What's their names? Look, these are individuals that come through my program. Okay, I see one person said Joy Hunt, right? Somebody said Darius. Okay, I see Darius in the chat. Who else? Who else y'all see? Right? They said, yes, that's my mentor that taught me the game. Okay, cool. Somebody said CMG. All right, somebody said Joy and Darius. Somebody said CMG. All right, so that's Joy Hunt. That's Darius Benders. That's Christopher Gregory, aka CMG. That's my guy Sanchez Berry. That's Kendra Cathy, right? And that's Kim Perryman. These are all people who have come through my program, I've taught some of the same tactics and strategies that I'm teaching y'all this week. And they taken the information. They say, hey, listen, Dion, I love what you taught me, my boy. But hey, listen, I need an opportunity to spend more time with you. And you should know what they did. Again, think about opportunity. They invested in themselves to solve a problem that they had in order to solve their problem, which is a making more money problem. All of these individuals, when they came to me, they wasn't making the money that they making now. Oh, they multimillionaires now, but they wasn't when they came to me. Anybody notice anybody on this screen? Right? Anybody notice anybody on this screen? If you know the name, just shout it out. Just put it in the chat. Again, individuals who have come through the program and said, hey, listen, I love what you taught, but I need to take advantage, man. I need to lock in. Right? Again, getting $1 million awards and $1 million plaques. A lot of these people, when they came to me, they was making maybe $5,000 in their business, maybe $10,000 a month in their business. Some of them maybe $15,000, some of them maybe $20,000. But now we're talking about people that are making $80,000 to $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 plus every single month in their business consistently off of the strategies that I'm gonna be teaching y'all over these next 3 days. I don't know if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I don't know if y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Listen, somebody put the biggest in the chat. Somebody put the biggest in the chat. When I say the biggest, I really mean the biggest. I'm the biggest. It ain't nobody that I don't coach, y'all. All of your favorite entrepreneurs, all of your favorite influencers, the people that are actually impacting the people. Yep, I saw somebody in the chat say Rosie up there. That's Rosie right there, top left-hand corner. All of the people that you see killing it and crushing on the internet. 9 times out of 10, somebody is behind them. And 9 times out of 10, I'm always typically behind the people because I know how to properly love on the people. And over these next few days, I'm going to love on y'all. Somebody drop transparency again in the chat, but transparently, I'm going to let y'all know there is going to be opportunity where y'all are going to be able to invest in yourself. Because I know that even right now, without me even teaching anything, that there's somebody on the call saying, hey, yo, listen, I want to be like Rosie. I want to be like Joy. I want to be like Darius. I want to be like Dayron. I want to be like JD. I want to be like all of these people that I see. Like you're sitting there, you say, God, I see what you're doing for everybody else. When I'm gonna win? If you feel like I'm up next, put me in the chat. So here's what I'm gonna do. So that way I could transparently make it make sense for y'all. So that way y'all can mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and more importantly, financially get yourself prepared over these next few days. I'm going to be breaking down an opportunity so that way y'all will know exactly what's going on and how it works. Because again, somebody put capacity. Somebody put capacity in the chat. I have a capacity of how many people that I can take in my mentorship program. And the reason being is because I'm already coaching hundreds of people every single month. And so that means that when I coach, I got to be able to make sure I can touch everybody as needed, and I can get to Q&A. I can make sure that when the chat is off going crazy, like when y'all like y'all see has like 300 some people on the call. This is how my coaching calls be. We talk about full of calls of people that's making 5,000 a month, 10,000, 15, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 60,000. I'm talking about the list goes on. And these are the same people that you'll get to be around, right? So when you think about what is mentorship, right? What does it look like? But why do some coaches, like I don't always enroll people. Why do some coaches, especially the high level coaches like Dion or Myron Golden, why don't they always enroll people? It's because there's a capacity. But mentorship is information, strategy, systems, guidance, accountability, and environment that everybody here needs in order to get to the next level. My mentorship program is over 15,000. That's just the entry level, just to get started, right? But I want to make sure that I can pick some individuals who are serious, the people that are showing up. When I get on this call every single day, I should be seeing your name show up every single day. You should be participating every single day. You should be showing me, hey, listen, bro, I want to make sure I get into your program so that way I can go ahead and I can crush it. Because here's what I know. Maybe you don't need $1 million a year, but maybe $20,000 a month will change your life. Maybe if you can make $5,000 a week will change your life. Hell, for some of y'all in here, just $1,000 a day. That's the equivalent of $7,000 a week. 7, 14, 21, 28 to $30,000 every single month will change your life. So maybe you don't have to go make $1 million because maybe $1 million, you may say, well, I can never do that. Here's what I'm going to say. If you think that you can, you can. If you think that you can't, you can't. Whatever you think is the truth. But what I'm going to tell you is I want to make sure that as whatever that financial freedom number is for you, I want to free you. So do me a favor. Drop that monthly income goal. What amount of money per month, if you can make it, will financially free you? Let me know in the chat. Somebody said 50K a week. I love it. We could do that. That's easy. That's Nathan. That's Nathaniel. We could do that. 30,000 a month, 50,000, 100,000 a month, 20,000 a week. I love it. 30,000 a month. I need y'all to think big. Remember what I said earlier. If you ask for small, God will give you small. If you ask for big, God will give you big. Don't play with your potential. Because here's what's going to happen. You're going to say, shoot, if I could just get 10,000 a month, I'm cool. Then you get to 10,000 a month, and then you be like, yeah, I think I need some more money. I think I need some. So then now you got to change the goal. You got to change it. You could have just went for 20, 30,000 in the first place. Like why we got to shortchange ourselves? Why not just go for the gold in the first place? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Don't let it go over your head. Come on. The only way for you to get to the next level is you have to become a different person. The money that you want to make is in the person that you become. The only way that you become a different person is you need accountability. You need somebody on your ass and up your ass every single day telling you what you need to be doing and why you need to be doing it. You need an environment that's going to push you to the next level. You need guidance that is going to get you to the next level. You need systems. You need strategy. You need the information. When you pay for a mentor, you pay for the fast path to success. A mentor is the GPS to financial freedom. If you don't have a mentor / coach, it's impossible for you to win the championship of life that you want to win. It's impossible. LeBron don't win championships without a coach. Michael Jordan don't win a championship without a coach. Who are you to think that you're going to go ahead and win a championship of life without a coach? And again, don't let what you think you do know keep you from what you don't know. And don't let that funky environment that you're around, don't let people say, man, you don't need no coach. Man, those people be just taking people money. Listen, you can continue to listen to me if you want to. I did it. And you know what it got me? It got me broke. The minute that I paid for a mentor, you know what all my friends said? They said, hey, bro, they scammed you, bro. I was like, they did? They was like, yeah, bro, how much you pay for the coach? I said, I paid $55,000. They said, man, you crazy as hell. You pay somebody's salary to get coached. I said, yeah. They was like, bro, you got scammed. I said, I'm like, damn, I'm feeling like my stomach turning over. I couldn't sleep, y'all, for like 2-3 days straight. I said, but you know what? I said, I'm just going to show up for these classes and listen, I got to show up. I gave this man my money already. I got to show up. I can't sit up in here and cry and complain because my friend's trying to talk me out of my seat at the table because they ain't got a seat at the table. And then cry and complain and say the program don't work just because I didn't work it. So you know what I did? I showed up every single day. I did everything if that man said, show up here and paint the room red. I showed up and I painted the room red. I don't give a damn what he said. I'm doing what he said to do because I paid my money. So don't be a fool like the people that are around you who going to try to convince you out of doing things that you should do because they weren't around when God and you had that conversation. Because you know what happened to me when I paid that money? You know what happened to me? The first 7 months in that program, I made $1.7 million. That was my first $1 million year. And then guess what happened? Guess what happened to all them friends? They was like scratching their head like, hey, bro, how you really making that money? Can you show me what he's showing you in there? What he do? How can I? Yeah. See, I was a smarty pants my whole life. I'm like, I'm smart as hell. I went to school. I graduated. I got a degree. I'm like, bro, I just need to I know I'm gonna just get lucky one of these days. I know God gonna just make me a million. I know it's gonna happen. Wrong. The amount of information that I knew, it would have never, the conversation that I was had, the environment that I was around, I would have never gotten to the level that I wanted to get to. Never. It's impossible. It's impossible. So if you're on this call right now, and while you in your house, and you may be thinking, some of y'all may be on this call, you may be saying, well, I'm already at $20,000 a month. I'm already at $40,000 a month. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, my boy, young lady, that's not no money. Listen to what I'm telling you. Do the math. For a person who makes at least $10 million in a year, my best year, 12 million, just shy of 12 million. Even if you do the math on 10 million divided by 365 days for a year, that's the person who makes $27,000 plus every single day. So $20,000 a month ain't no money to me. But guess what? I know that there's also somebody in the room that's not making that. They're making 1,000. They're making 2,000 in their business. Or they want to start and grow a business. They want to get to their first 20,000. I got you. But there's somebody that's also saying, I'm making 20,000, I'm making 30,000, I'm making 40,000, I'm making 50,000. And you think you got it going on. I'm telling you, it's another level. If you be humble and you be grateful and you show with some class and you show with some humility over these next few days, I guarantee you'll learn something. Here's the beautiful part. Normally when I show up for mentorship and coaching sessions, I just look for one thing. Somebody put a 1 in the chat. I remember I went to one session and my mentor, he said one thing, and that one thing made me extra 7 figures in a year. And that one thing was, if you don't have a recurring business model in your business, you don't have a business. And I said, wait a minute, who you talk? Wait a minute. I don't got that. What's that? I don't got that. Now I'm making some good money. I don't got that though. I don't got that. This was some years ago. So guess what I do? I go home and I start cooking. I'm cooking. I'm gonna show y'all this week. I promise. I go home and I cook. Boom. 6 figures a month. Boom. 6 figures a month. 8 months after I cook up and I launch my product, we over $200,000 a month in monthly recurring revenue. I was at a coaching session with Myron Golden and Russell Brunson. And this was the conversation and the topic of the day. Change. Listen, everything else that they had said, it was good stuff. I'm not going to lie. But what I'm telling y'all is that one thing changed my business. So what I'm telling y'all is every single day, you're going to learn a lot, but just focus on that one thing. Somebody put a one in the chat. You don't need everything. Every day, you just need one thing. And it's the same with coaching and mentorship. So look, let me be transparently honest with y'all. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my $15,000 program that I charged for 6 months. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give y'all, there's going to be 2 opportunities for y'all. All right. But I'm only taking 37 people. Somebody put 37 in the chat. That's my capacity. Somebody put 37. I'm going to give 37 people the opportunity to pay for either 1 or 2 programs. Instead of you paying me $15,000, which is the normal regular price that everybody pays, and they going and they killing and they crushing it. You could, as for that same $15,000 for 6 months, you could do $9,500 for 6 months. Or if you want to do 3 months with me, you could do $6,000 for 3 months. You pick whichever you want. Whatever you want. It's up to you. It don't matter to me. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? It makes sense? Right? Somebody said, listen, boss, if you become my mentor, you can get a percentage of everything I make up the rest of my life. Well, listen, man, let's get it, man. I do have some programs where I do partnership agreements too. So listen, don't tempt me with a good time. I'll mess around and put $1 million in your pocket. Don't tempt me. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. And I do everything at the highest standard for sure. Like y'all gonna hear from some of my people this week. I got some people pull up to teach, but more importantly, I got some people that's gonna pull up and they're gonna talk to y'all about some of the money that they make in the industry that they in too. It don't matter. And listen, I don't care what industry you in. It don't matter. I'm gonna turn y'all up. I'm gonna take y'all to the next level. Okay. All right. Somebody said, where do I sign up? Oh my gosh. And yes, I know somebody's probably saying, well, what if I do the 3 months, Dion? Can I renew after 3 months? Yes, you can. But guess what? If you do 3 months, it's gonna cost you another $6K. So guess what? You might as well just do the 6 months off the back and just get the deal for $9,500. It don't make no sense to be paying extra money. Just pay for the 6 months and just go ahead and lock in. And guess what? These first 6 months might not have gone the way you planned it, but this last 6 months it's gonna be the best 6 months. All right. Somebody put the best 6 in the chat. Somebody put the best 6 in the chat. I got y'all. I'm gonna hold y'all down. I got y'all. See, I already told y'all. Listen, I'm willing to bet. If I'm right, with it being almost 300 people in this room, I'm willing to bet there's already 37 people that's like, I'm locking in my seat. It is, bro. You ain't even got to worry about it. You ain't even got to worry about it. Watch this. If you already know you're gonna lock in your seat no matter what, drop me in the chat. Drop me in the chat. But then here's how this is gonna work. I want to make sure we're on the same page. I see you, Alicia. I see you, Kevin. I see you, Zoom user. I see you, Diaz. I see you, Charlie, Topaz. All right, bet. Watch this. Look. Here's how this is gonna work. I need to make sure that I'm working with serious people, not curious people, because I want to make sure everybody show up every single day. I want to make sure everybody is on point. All right. So here's how this is gonna work. Tomorrow, which is I got my days mixed up. Let me change these days. Hold on. Let me see. I think what's today? Today is Tuesday. All right. So I got my days mixed up. Let me fix this real quick while I got y'all here. So that way there's zero confusion. I don't want y'all to be confused. All right. So let me change this real quick. This should be Wednesday. Oh shoot, hold on. This should be Wednesday. All right. And then this should be Thursday. All right, I had these days was mixed up. Blame it on my assistant, y'all. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out though. All right, here we go. So now that should be right. All right, we on point now. We on point. Gigi, don't laugh at me. All right, so here's how it's gonna work. Tomorrow, if you want to make sure that you can qualify for one of the 37 spots, tomorrow we're gonna be doing applications tomorrow. All right. So somebody put in the chat Wednesday's application. Put that in the chat. Wednesday application. Put it in the chat for me, y'all. Please and thank you. Wednesday's application. All right. So tomorrow we're gonna do applications to apply for mentorship. And then on Thursday, you're gonna show up and you're gonna so Wednesday night going into Thursday as you apply, you're gonna get congratulations. If you qualify to work for me, you're gonna get a congratulations. If you don't get a congratulations that you qualify to work for me, that means you just didn't qualify, okay? That's it. All right. So then on Thursday, you're going to show up. We're going to drop a link, just like we dropped the link for the application. We're going to drop a link for you can pay $500. $500 is to show that you are serious. That $500 is going to give you the opportunity to have two things. The $500 is going to go towards course and community access with me. So I got a community and I got a course that you'll get access to for the $500. But then the $500 also takes you to a page where you get to book a call with the team and pay the remainder of your balance. So let me see where all the smart people at. If you pay $500, if you pay the $500 non-refundable retainer, then you get on the call and you want to do 6 months. How much is your balance? Let me know. Come on. Where my smart people at? Okay. Dr. Jamie L says 9K. That is correct. If you book a call and you choose 3 months and you pay $500 when you get on the call, what is your balance? Let me know. Okay, there we go. $550. Okay, good. I mean, $5,500. Got it. So we're on the same page. I want to make sure we good, we Gucci, we got it. All right, cool. All right. Here's what I want everybody to do. I want everybody to screenshot this for me real quick. Real quick. See, I had to break down the difference between selling and opportunity. I was just basically explaining to y'all that y'all have an opportunity. An opportunity, remember what opportunity is. When you sell somebody something, the benefit is in the seller. You're trying to get somebody to buy something, convince them to buy something they don't need or they don't want. When there's an opportunity, somebody takes advantage of it because they say to themselves, well, I need to solve a problem. If you own this call and you feel like you have a money problem, then you invest your money to pay somebody who knows how to solve your money problem. But I don't have to convince you to do that. Because at the end of the day, if you know that you have a problem, then it's up to you to fix your problem. But I shouldn't have to convince you to fix your problem. You should be already convinced to fix your money problem. Does that make sense? Let's make it make sense. If you know that you got cancer and I got the cure to cancer and you showed up to the call and I said, I got the cure to cancer, why wouldn't you pay for the cure to cancer if you know that it's going to cure you? That makes sense. You shouldn't have to be convinced to invest in something that you actually need. Y'all picking up what I put down? If you got a job, got it in the chat. We'll make sure we're on the same page. So I want to make sure we're on the same page. All right. All right, cool. This is a commitment statement. I want everybody to screenshot this. This is going to be a part of the kickoff call homework today. I'm going to read this commitment statement to you. And I want you to read this commitment statement to the person that you're doing it for. That's called your why. Somebody put my why in the chat. And while you put my why in the chat, drop their name. Who is your why? Who are you doing it for? The reason why you need a why is because that's called alignment. See, I always say God, family, then marketing. We put God first in all things that we do. Otherwise, no matter what we do, it's useless. It's uncalled for. And you'll never have favor. We keep our family second because we're going to be in alignment because this is our why. When I decide to quit and I decide to give up, this is my why. I can't stare my kids in the face, my wife in the face, knowing that I was a quitter. And I never went out and I achieved the things that I was supposed to achieve in life to give them the lifestyle that they deserve. That's my why. And then marketing. Marketing is me believing in myself and who I am and what I do to the level that I'm willing to invest into myself, to put myself in front of as many people as possible, to execute on the strategies and the concepts that I've learned through coaching and mentorship in order to take me and my business and my family to the next level. God, family, then marketing. All right. Here's the commitment statement we're going to read. Listen, you're going to take your phone and you're either going to prop it up or you're going to take it. You're going to do like this, like you're taking a selfie video, and you're going to read this commitment statement to your why. It says, I am doing this for my why. I commit to showing up every single day and being fully present. I commit to learning and applying the new skills to take me and my family finances to the next level. I commit to showing up and giving my full energy every single day. I will give it my all in order to receive it all. I commit to no longer being average because I understand to be obtain an above average income, I must become an above average person. I commit to being a curse breaker for my family. Poverty ran in my family until it ran into me. Amen. I want you to record it on video. I want you to read that to your wife. Some of y'all in here, I'm not going to lie. When I normally have people do this, people get afraid. But they do it anyway. I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't telling you that you're not going to be afraid. I'm not going to tell you you're not going to feel some kind of way because you're going to have some weird feelings in your stomach. Your heart going to start beating fast. You're going to start sweating. You ain't going to want to do it, but I'm going to tell you I need you to do it anyway. I've watched people do this and it changed them. I watch people do this and they start crying right in front of their kids. I watch people do this and their kids start crying, listening to their mom or their daddy reading it. See, the one thing I do know is we might be grown, but we ain't grown enough to get some motivation, inspiration. We ain't grown enough to get prayed for. We ain't grown enough to still have somebody believe in us. But the problem is that we ain't had nobody believe in us in a long time. This week, I'm going to believe in you. The question is, do you believe in you? This week, I'm going to believe in you. The question is do you believe in you? I'm going to say it again. Listen, this week, I'm going to believe in you. The question is do you believe in you? The moment that you start believing is the moment that you start achieving. The truth of the matter is that you're going to grow to what you're exposed to. This week, I'm going to expose you to next level information, concepts, ideas, and strategies that you've never understood because they don't teach it in school. I need y'all to take this execution commitment statement. I need you to read it to your why tonight. And I want you to take that video and I want you to post it inside of the Telegram group. I don't need you to post it on your social media. Not right now. But I want you to have the courage. I want you to have the guts. I want you to have the moxie. I want you to have the energy and the belief system in you to record yourself reading your commitment statement to your why. And I want you to post it inside of the Telegram group tonight. If you are committed and you're going to get it done, drop committed in the chat. Drop committed in the chat. All right. Here's the homework. Record yourself reading execution commitment statement. We're going to be breaking down some financial literacy stuff tomorrow. We're going to be going into some in-depth over a lot of stuff. This week, just telling y'all right now, this week, y'all going to be learning about financial literacy. This week, y'all going to be learning about marketing. This week, you're going to be learning about digital products. And this week, you're going to be learning about how to sell one-to-many. And then you're going to learn some more stuff because I got guest speakers pulling up. But that's the foundation of this week. If you're committed to showing up every single day and learning more so you can earn more, drop committed inside of the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Claudia said, Lord, prepare me, enable me to receive what I prayed for. That's what I'm talking about. If you want to get ahead of the ball game, the website is on the screen. Screenshot it. Go to that website right there. Create your account. Create your account. You don't even have to pay and subscribe, but create your account. Watch all of the walkthrough videos. Get yourself prepared. Because we're going to be showing you how to leverage AI in order to improve your credit too. I got y'all. Right? I got y'all. If anybody wants to subscribe, for all my early subscribers, anybody that subscribes tonight, all you got to do is subscribe. And once you make your payment, all you got to do is put the screenshot of it inside of the Telegram. And we're going to make sure we're going to double up your credits to your account. All right. All right. And then for everybody who subscribes, you're going to get all of my ebooks by midnight as well. So we're going to double up your credits by midnight. Right. And then everybody's going to get all my ebooks via email by midnight too. I got y'all. I'm gonna hold y'all down. Y'all see, listen, y'all in the room with a real one. If you ain't figured it out, you ain't know yet. You probably learning now, okay? All right. Listen, family. Again, let me do this real quick before we get up out of here. Let me stop sharing my screen. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring up this the calendar for the week so y'all can screenshot this. We put it inside a Telegram already, but I want to make sure that y'all actually y'all have this. And y'all are paying attention to when the calls are. So that way, we could be on time for class and we could be on point for class. All right. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show y'all this real quick. So I want y'all to screenshot this. All right. Here y'all go. This is the calendar. This is the calendar. This is when you have class times. This is inside of Telegram as well. Gigi, do me a favor. Drop the link to the Telegram so everybody who may not be in there, they can join Telegram so that way y'all can keep up with everything, okay? Join the Telegram. Today was the kickoff call. Tomorrow we got 9 a.m. morning motivation session. Listen, for everybody who has an upgrade ticket, if you on this call and you got at least a $47 ticket, you will get access to the morning motivation call and live Q&A, right? If you want to get access to the replays, you're going to need at least a $97 ticket. If you want to get access to the in-person event, that's a $297 ticket. You get access to all of that plus the in-person event. For everybody that got the $97 ticket, you automatically get added into this raffle for a MacBook and for some Meta glasses. And I'm giving away $1,500 cash. That's for all my $97 plus people. You automatically entered, okay? Automatically. If you want to get added into that drawing, y'all know what to do. Show up every single day, participate, and be on point. But this is the calendar. Make sure you screenshot that. It's also inside of the Telegram. Here's what we're going to do before we get off here so that way everybody has the opportunity. If you're not aware already, Gigi, do me a favor. Drop the link for them to upgrade a ticket. Drop the link to upgrade the ticket. If y'all don't have the link to upgrade y'all ticket, y'all should have it. We're going to put it in the chat for y'all. All right? Look right there in the chat. That link right there. Let me see here. Yep. That link right there is to the resource page so you can upgrade your ticket. Let me show y'all this, what she just put in the chat. So y'all can see how this looks too. All right, here, look, check this out. Boom. I'm going to share my screen. If y'all click on this resource link, this is what it looks like. It says last chance to upgrade. Click this red button right here. You click this button, it go down and it shows you the options. It tell you what's all included in each one of them. I'm having an in-person event in August in Miami. If you want to come to that, if you want to get access to that, that's the $297 ticket. That's this one. All right. If you want to get access to all of the morning calls, the live Q&A, you can add it into the Apple drawing and the $1,500 cash prize drawing automatically. That's a $97 ticket. If you just want and access to the replay, see here are the replays right here. So if for some reason you feel like you want to go back and rewatch these videos, replays, those are going to be available once the 3 days have been completed. So that means you got to show up for class every single day. You don't get a replay every day. You're going to get the replays at the conclusion of the 3 days. So show up for class every single day. But at the end of those 3 days, you're going to get access to the replays. So that means starting Sunday, you're going to get access to the replays. You have access for at least 2 weeks, okay? $47 ticket is this one, where you get access to the class, the Q&A, and the morning session. All right? So that link is inside of the chat. It's also we're going to drop it inside of Telegram right now so that way y'all have access to it. So join the Telegram group if you haven't already. We text that link to y'all. We put the link inside of this chat. Click this link, upgrade your ticket. All right? If that makes sense and we all on the same page, you got it in the chat. Want to make sure we good, family. Want to make sure we are good. I need y'all ready to go this week. I don't need y'all playing around. I need y'all ready to go this week. Always on and popping this week. I'm going to love on y'all in a good way. I need everybody committed. Listen, here's what I'm going to say. I appreciate y'all for showing up because at the end of the day, I say the winners will always show up. Remember, if y'all look at that Telegram group, let me look at it one more time. Let me see what the updated number is. In the Telegram group, we got 1,759 people in that group. Today, we had 300 plus people show up. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the winners. I'm already knowing who I'm gonna help make some more money in the next 6 months. Who's gonna lock into mentorship? I'm watching the comments. The comments don't lie. I'm watching the comments. I'm already knowing who's gonna be those 37 people. I'm already knowing. But here's what I'm gonna tell you, Rhett. Those 37 people, I need you. Listen, that's a whole nother level. Because these 3 days is gonna stretch y'all out something crazy. But to join me for 6 months of mentorship, imagine, listen, if you think that today was good, watch how the next 3 days is. And if you think that those was good, imagine spending 6 months with me. It's life-changing. And a lot of it is, again, it's belief in you becoming a different person that you have never become ever in your life. And if God can do it for me, I know he can do it for you. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, family. God bless y'all. Peace out. I will see y'all in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I need you in the room 5 minutes early. Do not come in that room on time. If you come on time, you're late. If you show up 5 minutes early, you are on time. I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace out.